She'll be kidnapped next. And murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side.
You just knew that because the girl looked at you?
Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
And it was surprisingly easy because it was a delivery truck.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
Yeah, I gotta admit, it's kind of a stretch. It's kind of a stretch to be like, oh, the girl looked, I mean, I guess I can see it if the girl actually said something, but like, or Yukiko in this case, her shadow. But like, it's kind of a stretch to be like, oh, one look at the TV and I just got the idea to put them in the TV. Seems like a bit of a stretch. Also, didn't stop to think about the consequences of this.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own. No, that's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
I wouldn't say it's unforgivable, but it is a lot to take in and accept. But I wouldn't say it's unforgivable. That's a bit harsh.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime, and on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
Yeah, it's been my goal for the whole game.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
We must take another step forward to the truth. Yo, Seeker of Truth is just gaining tons of level ups right now. I love it.
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh, I better not see you rascals here again.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life. This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow.
Oh, please don't make me do this. I hate this.
We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
I hate the NPC bits. Tomorrow you'll be going all over town to talk to people. Will this finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit? I sure hope so. Decide to go home early today and get some rest. Dude, I hate this part, Persona 4. Easily my least favorite part. Today's the day the school was founded. You have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather information. You need to catch the killer. Am I gonna need a guide for this? Probably am. I'm gonna get that up just so we can save some time here. Persona 4. I'll just put December 5th. Gather information. Yeah, there are specific people you must talk to. Yeah, I hate this. Talk to the shopping woman in the shopping district north. Ask the female student at Juness if she recalls anyone suspicious. Alright, so shopping district north first. There's a woman there we have to talk to. That's Chie. Is it you? Fox sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? About those murders? A little while ago, they said that a suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I never recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there are no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask elsewhere. Yeah, we know there's another person. Like, we don't need to play this whole, like, oh, this, there might not be another killer. No, there definitely is. Especially after talking to Namatame, it just cleared things up. Can I help you? Huh? The incident last spring. I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm gonna be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I got no room for useless information like that. A suspicious person. Now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? Now the shopping district south, right near the bookstore, should be her friend. Oh, it's you. What is it? Huh? Someone told you that I saw a suspicious person. Oh, that. You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki. I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. Can I help you? That incident last spring, I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? Fog has completely been some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy, words. You know who I heard it was? Juness. Yeah, that's right, Juness. The country of Juness is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. What? I think my boy Yosuke would know something about that if that was true. Yo, 2 hours in stream. We might get to the next dungeon today because I think the next dungeon's deadline is in December. But there's a lot of cutscenes that play right now. It's like, hey, it's like we're gonna like find the true culprit and everything, so they gotta kick it up. We're in like the climax. Listen to this, Reset came and spoke to me. This is a once in a lifetime thing. I asked her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. Murders. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you done asking questions? Good, now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. Alright, peace out. Listen to this, Rosette came and spoke to me. This is a once in a lifetime. Alright, yeah, I got it. Anyway. Did I go to the shrine by mistake? I think I did. Ark sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? A little while ago, they said a suspect has been caught. It was in the... Alright, I think I talked to you already. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, I've gotten kind of freaked out too. Wonder where I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. It's me, don't you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out and watch the sunset. Of course, I'm going to watch TV when I go home anyway. Even then, can't see the sunset because of all this fog. Oh, I hate it. It's so depressing. You have a question? Murders? Oh, come on, don't make me even more depressed. They said in the news that the suspect had finally been caught. So that whole thing's over now, right? What else is there? Gotta be careful when taking your motorcycle on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was I at fault there? Were you going below the speed limit? Because that's also illegal. Sorry, chat, I need to check something on my, on Streamlabs. Okay, who do I have to talk to that I haven't talked to already? This is getting very annoying. The fog isn't clearing up, is it? Isn't that just a little strange? My wife's all busyness as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? Sorry, all I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what I can say is a lot of time has passed. Do you need something? Not to mention that the town was all abuzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? When are they gonna... They should be able to... They should bring me to Chinese Aya restaurant when we're done. How many people do I have to talk to? The incident last spring, I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, you must be getting old, huh? Man, this fog makes me feel like we're still inside the TV. I wonder if we could really find any new clues about the killer. No use whining about it now. Let's step up the search and get that info. Fog has got to be some kind of biological... Alright, yeah. Information on what happened before we entered the TV, huh? You know about that first murder? I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much info as we can. I'm trying. I tried talking to the old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What's with all the fog? What's with the fog and all? Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt. Damn fog. Hurry up and go away. In this section of the game, hurry up and go away. This might be the last time we have to do this. I don't recall. I talked to that guy. He's talking about Rosette. Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easy. The rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? Have I seen any weird people aside from Namatame? Huh, no, I don't think so. I'm just gonna try saying the other option. Can't talk to you for some reason. It's a small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going around all over. At least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that, so I'd say there's no such person. Alright, the only thing I could think of to do is to go around, talk to people, but ask the second question instead of the first. Because I've been asking about the murders. A suspicious person? No, I can't think of anyone, not from this town anyway. Did I talk to you? What are you talking about? Did all that happen last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Who's gonna remember something from that far back? Is there anyone I could talk to about